Dr. Shaw, the your request for the Office of Transition Initiatives, OTI, has around a 17% increase. I looked at OTI's website, and it states that their mission is to, quote, help local partners advance peace and democracy in priority conflict-prone countries. Seizing critical windows of opportunity, OTI works on the ground to provide fast, flexible, short-term assistance targeted at key transition needs, end quote. Now, if you go to the State Department's relatively new Bureau of Conflict and Stabilization Operations, CSO, it states, quote, that they offer rapid, locally grounded conflict analysis in countries where massive violence or instability looms, end quote. CSO helps develop, prioritizes strategies to address high-risk periods such as election or political transitions. And CSO also, quote, moves swiftly to mobilize resources and civilian response mechanisms for conflict prevention and response. The State Department's Inspector General just last month issued, from what I understand, to be one of their most critical reports ever issued, citing problems of mission management, staffing, accountability, and more. And most importantly, in this report, it states that USAID's Office of Transition Initiative has a mission statement almost identical to that of CSO. And from a comparison of the websites of OTI and CSO, it appears that both organizations are currently working in Burma, Syria, Kenya, and Honduras. So it would seem that there's a lot of overlap between these two offices, and even when we consider the fact that they both work in very difficult and unstable situations. So I'm wondering if you could lay out the differences between OTI and CSO and help us determine whether there is a duplication of effort going on here, and if there is a duplication, what warrants that?
Well, thank you, sir, and I'd be happy to have my team also follow up in more detail across the range of programs. But if you just look at Syria, for example, OTI is helping to support the governance needs of some of the local coordinating councils under the SOC, the Syrian Opposition Council, and they provide support on a as-needed basis that is civilian support, efforts to help them stand up local governance. I saw this firsthand in Haiti, where after the earthquake, when the government was in really difficult situation years ago, OTI helped the Office of the President set up a
Sure. Well, I appreciate the good work they do.
And those types of efforts are not very large and are time-bound and play a unique role. In Syria, CSO does things in a coordinated manner, but a different set of things. And I think they have worked hard to make sure that they're not duplicating, but are coordinating. And in fact, a USAID guy leads.
Are you in the process of doing any study or interagency review to look for overlaps between the two organizations? Is that something going on an official basis?
Well, we do have we will be launching soon the QDDR, and that would be a vehicle for doing that. So I'll look, and I know we did that last time during the QDDR. So so
that's something you commit to do.
So we can
look for overlaps
through that process. There. Yes.
And one last question before I run out of time. Is USAID, do they have any programs currently going on in Russia?
Well, USAID was, we left Russia, and so no, we don't currently run programs in Russia. But our partners in the State Department continue to partner with and engage with a broad range of civil society in that context. But I can't speak to the details of that, but no, USAID is not currently present there.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.
The gentleman yields back. The gentleman from